Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be putting siding on. Right now we're using contact cement and painting it on the exterior of the house with a fine brush. Right, next step after putting the contact cement on would be to mark where you want to have it on your siding. Trim it to the correct size. After it's cut to the size that you need it, put a little bit of contact cement on the back of it. And then you stick it on there. Alright, once you measure them and you have them ready, you need to put contact cement on the back of the measured pieces. And you need to just use a teeny tiny bit and let it dry. We are using the Wellwood contact cement. Okay. Now once both pieces are dry, once you touch it, it's going to stick and you're not going to be able to get it off. So make sure you put it in the right place. Otherwise you'll have it where you don't want it and you won't be able to get it off without breaking it.
The easiest way to do this with these lines is make a little stick like I did over there. And you put the stick there and mark it.
Yeah, we showed them a video of that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know if you did or not.
Yep. For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, there's actually a video that shows you how to make those lines precise. Just look under the YouTube channel and you'll see it.
It's easier for me to use this tool. It makes it easier to line them up. It works on the short pieces. I'm not sure how the long pieces are going to work.
The box recommended you use hot glue, and we just thought hot glue would be too bulky behind it, and it would cool before you could get all the pieces where you need them to be. So we decided to use the contact cement.
Give it a try anyway.
So far, it looks like it's working. I want to say the contact cement at Home Depot was like between $11 and $15 for a can. And they have smaller amounts too, but I didn't know how much we were going to need. So I decided to go ahead and buy the big can of it.
Too late nights in Tucson. Blue and out, but good nights. Sure, music's why we do this, but it's still our business. We spend days...
I'm just marking the end where the angle is going to start, where the angle begins. And I'll put this on here. Let me cut it.
Alright, so we're putting the cardboard there so it doesn't stick to the contact glue.
I'm going to take this. Hold it here, take the stick and bring that down on to the angle. You need 3 fingers. Lay that on your angle and bring this down to that mark. Don't push it. Right there.
Actions speak louder. Something will show you. Through small things, big things.
You're pressing on it, boy, and I can't move it. And that'll find your angle. And I'm just going to mark it.
She brings beer to a Chardonnay party. A lot of imports by her.
As long as you were you.
That all.
When I land my temptation, of course, everyone calls it
So you get a long piece though.
It's a pretty good angle. Right now the angle's cut, so we're going to go ahead and install it right on there. Right, now when we put the next piece on over top of it, it's going to hide that edge there. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Easiest way is to start in the corner, put it on the line, use your eyesight, the sight down there to make sure you got the other end where it's got to go. And you're right on the line the whole way. Just press it down, nice and firm, and it'll stick to the contacts in that. Same thing with the next one. That's a pretty thick line there.
Okay, when you're coming to a difficult angle like this, where you have to go under here and up here, you're going to want to make yourself a cardboard template first before you cut your siding. Click it off there.
Will you let me get it? Two people can't do it.
Let me see it.
See what? Press it down.
Okay, so now we're back up to this point where this is at with the angle, and now we have a gap here. So what we did is we cut the space between the corner and the siding, and then we're going to fit it in there.
And we overlapped it so it would be easy to mark it exact. If I can get it in there with my clumsy hands.
Okay. There you go, so it's not so noticeable.
So if you have a short piece that you have to do, the easiest way to do it is just take a piece of your scrap. I'm just going to show you real quick. So you can get it exact. Take your scrap, lay it on there, put a piece behind it, over there, right there, mark it with a pencil, and then cut it.
And then they'll fit right in there.
It'll fit perfect.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, and continue to follow Dollhouse Miniature Madness and tutorials on Facebook for more DIY.
Well, I could have did that while I had it here, but you got to glue it.
Welcome back. I'm going to show you an easy way to cut your siding if you have a paper cutter. Okay, so once you determine the size that you want and you have a paper cutter like this, you'll set up your little lock bar in a position, and then you'll just gently go down like that. And then they become exactly the same size. Okay, now see, we've measured it for this space here, and then the next one would go above it. All right, and that's it. That's all you gotta do to cut the same size sidings. Thanks a lot, and follow Dollhouse Miniature Madness and Tutorials on Facebook for more DIY. Okay, so those of you who are going to put their siding on using the contact cement in the tutorial, I want you to read the directions very carefully and understand that this stuff is very dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, you probably should think about a different use, but definitely read all of the warning labels on your container of contact cement before you use it. Okay? And also know this stuff stinks horribly. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that, and good luck with your siding.